Hello, I'm Luc Bouchard, and this is today's Forgiveness Declaration card draw and reduction. I forgive myself for believing that only effort leads to success. Okay, so in my reduction, I wrote, when we believe that it is all up to us, we pursue objectives that we think will bring us happiness. We strive, we compete, and we force our way through barriers, only to come out the other end not much happier. For those of us whom this applies, we are prone to turn to spirituality when things go south. Let's face it, why else would you be reading this if you were happy with your life? We, well I mean me, need to remember that our happiness is not only guaranteed but is available to us now. By surrendering our egoic pulses to God, peace of mind is assured. So much of this world is about efforting. So much of this world is about striving and struggling and getting out there and slaying your gazelle every week so you can eat, or having to constantly make things happen. And it really is the domain of the ego that keeps us in this idea that we have to effort. It is not based on trust. It is not based on faith. It is not based on a knowingness that we are going to be okay. It is based on fear. Fear alone. And guilt. Yeah, if you're guilty if you don't figure it out. You're guilty if you don't try hard enough. You're guilty if you don't have money set for retirement, or if you don't have the right house, or if you don't accomplish things in life, if you don't go out there and get a career, if you don't leave a legacy. You're guilty of not achieving something in this life. And that would all be true if our place in heaven wasn't assured and that we weren't with God. Yeah, then that would all have to happen. We would need to make that occur. But the truth is that we're not separated from God, even though we think we are. We are with them, and our worth is His worth. We are worthy beyond measure, but we just don't think we know it, and so we have to prove it ourselves, because we're not prepared to trust. I am not prepared to trust, or you used to not be prepared to trust that it was going to be okay. And these forgiveness declaration cards have been a huge impetus to deepen into trust and allow myself to actually allow things to unfold as they're meant to be. It's still not 100% there, but it's a lot better. And so it's really coming down to if you feel you have to force things to make things happen, to drive it with a stick, as I often say, then you're not trusting you're going to be okay. And that's when we need to stop and connect with the Holy Spirit and just get in tuned and just hand over that efforting and just say, Holy Spirit, take this from me. Take this burden. Take these chains. Take this weight on my back that I have to do it all myself, and hand it over. It's a choice to belief that we're alone. It's a choice. Like it's a choice to connect. It's a choice to listen to the Holy Spirit, or it's a choice to listen to the oppression of the ego. This image. So it was interesting to see this rebar coming out of this cement block, this barrier, so for in a parking lot, and I thought, yeah, if there's anything that looks like it's efforting, it's this piece of rebar being bent after it's gone through this piece of cement concrete. So it worked for me. I'm Luc Bouchard. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it served you. I hope it helped give you the ability to pause and stop and go, what are my beliefs around success, and who is it up to, and is it all up to me? And if it is, then be prepared to be disappointed and in pain and suffering.